Let's move on now. Last night I told you about how killer agents have been duping Indians. How an elaborate job scam is throwing Indians into the war zone in Ukraine. The victims are offered well-paying jobs, government positions in Russia. They are made to sign documents in Russian and tricked into fighting on Russian front lines in a war that has nothing to do with them. In the last 24 hours, the story has grown bigger. India's Central Bureau of Investigation has now taken strict and decisive action. It has busted an elaborate human trafficking network running across the country. Who all were involved? So far, we only know of 4 accused. There could be more. There's the 24/7 Rus Overseas Foundation from New Delhi, OSD Brothers Travels and Visa Services from Mumbai, Adventure Visa Services from Chandigarh, and Baba Vlogs Overseas Recruitment Solutions, the one I already told you about. A case of human trafficking has been registered against these visa offices and agents. Meanwhile, the CBI is still at work. It is conducting searches at around 13 locations in Delhi, Trivandrum, Mumbai, Ambala, Chandigarh, Madurai and Chennai. So far, it has seized cash amounting to over 50 lakh rupees. Now that is more than $60,000. Incriminating documents and electronic records. This includes laptops, mobiles, desktops, CCTV footage and more. While the investigation is underway as of now, the CBI has discovered that there have been 35 instances of trafficking. Yes, 35. Reports say agencies in Delhi alone sent around 180 people to Russia, mostly on student visas. There is much more to be uncovered yet, but one clear villain in this story is Faisal Khan, the man behind the YouTube channel called Baba Vlogs. Before telling you more, there's something that I want you to see.
पहले अपन आर्मी का कॉन्सेप्ट समझते हैं कि आर्मी के अंदर काम भाई तुम लोगों को कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है, कोई यहाँ पर आके तुम लोगों को तोप नहीं चलाने का, फायरिंग नहीं करने का, बॉर्डर पे नहीं खड़े होने का। एक सिंपल सी सिचुएशन समझो कि भाई ये कंट्री के अंदर 1000 आर्मी, अभी यहाँ पर मारामारी वॉर वगैरह कुछ नहीं चल रहा है। वो बहुत बॉर्डर के लोग अंदर चले गए, यूक्रेन का भी कुछ हिस्सा लोग ने ले लिया है, तो वहाँ पर अभी आर्मी इनकी वहाँ चले गई। तो सीधी बात है, पीछे इनको चाहिए कि कुछ लोग हो जो ये सारी चीज़ों को संभाले, चीज़ों को ध्यान रखे। उनको मैन पावर की जरूरत पड़ रही है, तो ये चीज़ को कौन हैंडल करेगा? ये चीज़ को हैंडल करेगी तुम लोग। जैसे मान के चलो अभी लोग ने ये बिल्डिंग को खाली करा दिया, कोई पीछे बिल्डिंग है उसको खाली करा दिया, तो मोस्टली जो काम रहेगा यहाँ पर वो ये रहेगा कि डिमोलिश बिल्डिंग को खाली कराना, उसके अंदर की जो सामान है, कीमती सामान है, उसको बाहर निकालना, इनकी जो पुराने असला बारूद वगैरह है उसकी ध्यान रखना। मान के चलो ऐसा कुछ भी काम हो सकता है, मोस्टली सिक्योरिटी हेल्पर इस टाइप का काम है।
Did you listen to that? Where do I even begin? This man, this fraudster, is confidently selling his scheme to gullible Indians. He recorded the video in St. Petersburg, claiming how peaceful the place is and how the war is happening far away on the borders. As you heard it, he clearly said that those applying will get a position of an army helper, that they won't have anything to do with the fighting going on at the border. These are his own words. What does the so-called job entail then? Some harmless cleanup work far behind the borders, well away from the battlefield. Faisal Khan is even making promises of taking accountability of the applicant's safety. Now, this was just a snippet. The entire video is full of shameless, blatant lies. The man further went on to describe the procedure. Before I tell you about it, I urge you to not fall for any of it. The fraudster claimed that the paperwork would take some 90 days. The whole procedure would cost 3 lakh rupees, which many have been willing to pay, considering the fake return on investment. The paperwork would be followed by a 3-month training period. During this period, the job applicants will be paid 40,000 rupees per month. After that, their salary would increase to 1 lakh rupees per month. This killer agent also boasted that the personnel would get an official government card and that they would even get a Schengen visa to roam around, travel across Europe. Now, if I hadn't told you the reality, if I hadn't told you that all of this is actually an elaborate scam, the prospects sounded quite nice, quite appealing, didn't they? Almost too good to be true, and that's exactly what they are. So many Indians have fallen prey to this scam. 2 have died. Many more have been gravely injured. If reports are to be believed, then hundreds of others are yearning to come back home, yearning for India's safety, the love of their families. to return to their good old normal lives. Will they be so fortunate to come back home? Well, a lot is in the hands of the Indian government. We'll, of course, keep bringing you the latest developments here on Gravitas. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.